The city manager will use EDD's operating budget to establish a small business cooperative pilot program and report to council on its progress by December 5 of this year, 2019. And I just wanted to voice a really sincere thank you to Ryan Nils and Hannah Frankel in District 7 at the La Reunion Co-op and the folks that they worked with at the co-op, working with my staff and with the Economic Development Department in support of this pilot program. Thank you.
Ed, are you okay with these, that they don't have a budget impact? Yes. Any objection to including these directives?
No question.
Yes, Councilor Flanagan.
So I'm not entirely sure how this is budget direction when it seems to be something that should be a resolution at a council meeting. And like direction to amend this or to require something in the Zilker master plan doesn't seem like budget direction. And if EDD is going to establish a pilot program within their current budget, then are they going to be not doing something they were already planning to do? I mean, this stuff sounds great, but
May I?
Yes.
Mayor, with regard to the $75,000, that is a designated sum that EDD staff had indicated that they wanted to put toward this pilot. They simply needed direction to make that allocation. They already have that budget, and they have the desire and the support in the community to move forward with that. So my understanding of the budget direction is to do exactly that, to direct the available funds to that effort.
So
and I see Ms. Briseño here could probably, here she comes, she can probably speak more eloquently than I can.
Manager, is there a reason that wasn't in the base budget? If staff wanted it and they had the money for it, I don't understand.
Veronica Briseño, Director of the Economic Development Department. We do have the ability to find other areas of our budget to redirect towards this program. We have had conversations with the organization working on co-ops, and we have an interest in looking at what more we can do with co-ops and small businesses. So there is an interest. It's just not outlined currently in our budget towards this pilot program.
And so why wasn't it in the base budget if nobody disagrees? If staff wants it, if nobody I mean, it just seems weird stuff that, I mean, there's a stack of direction up here. And I'm nervous and concerned. Sorry, thank you, Ms. Briseño. This isn't about you anymore. I'm concerned about turning the budget into a way to slip in resolutions instead of going through the regular process. I mean, budget direction is being handed out right now. I've got a stack of budget direction. It's not going to go through the regular process, and yet it will be cited in the future as evidence for decision making. So I'm really concerned. Now, if it's direction about a thing we just did, then maybe I can understand that, but this new stuff does not seem to be appropriately done during this process.
Mayor, I also agree with Jimmy. I'm getting all these, I don't know what they are. I haven't had any conversation about them, but it sounds good, but I wish that we had gotten them a little bit earlier. That way we could have looked at them and found out more about what kind of money that's already programmed is going to be moved to wherever, to something else. We don't know what that money that they were intending to use it, but it seemed like they had a change of mind, and now they want to take a look at another program. So it's very hard for me to make a decision.
Mayor, I just want to remind my colleagues, I put out the budget direction a couple of months ago on the message board, and we've had at least these out there for some time. And my understanding from staff is that it doesn't cost the departments anything in addition, and they were looking at these issues, and this puts a finer point on our support for that work in the departments.
Let's go ahead and take a vote. First, the direction for expanding programming and improving access for people with disabilities. Those in favor of putting it as part of the budget, please raise your hand. Those opposed? Those abstaining? Mr. Flanagan abstains. Others voting aye. It's in. Direction to pilot a small business cooperatives program. Those in favor of putting it in, please raise your hand. Those opposed? Maria votes no. Flanagan abstains. It goes in. I've been asked to repeat what's in the budget. I want to